was one of those days where it's a minute away from snowing. And there's this electricity in the air. You can almost hear it.
I made a video a day or so ago that I'm preparing to post, but I wanted to chime in on this global warming thing. I've never really been one to march to the step of a collective. I've always wanted to seek and find answers on my own. And I think that I never want to cash in until I'm really sure all the evidence is in. In this area in DC, they on the 1st they started charging people for plastic bags when they purchase items at the grocery store and such. Even a carry-out where I bought a sandwich. It's a family place that I go to. They make really good, really great cheesesteaks. Of course, you know, you could always go to a corporate place, like a panini place, you know, or a Tossi or some fucking... But I like to go to this family place that's been there like 15, 20 years. That's why the kind of apparent weirdness of this video with the American Beauty reference with the dancing plastic bag. Yeah, they have these fucking things now, which are, you know, I've always used a messenger satchel since my messenger days, to usually when I go somewhere, so I can usually carry stuff. But the global warming thing, I have to admit that when I was a parent, we watched the Inconvenient Truth, and I hate to say it, and I just, you know, the girls got sucked into it, and I mean, I'd always, you know, paid attention to the mechanics of our planet and tried to understand it, and I think that is a good thing, to understand how this planet behaves, and I think that using its natural behavior to bilk people, I think is horrible. I really think that the planet is just basically doing what it's going to do, you know, and it's really nothing. But some of me thinks that human beings have taken a giant shit on this planet, and they've really literally taken their religious dogma of, you know, exploit the resources until they're exhausted and then move on. You know, Agent Smith said in The Matrix, you know, you human beings, you populate, use up all the resources and move on, and that's actually very true. I do agree with that. And Carlin said that the Earth is going to shake us off like a bad case of fleas, and I do think that might be very possible. But I don't buy into the whole global warming thing. I think that irregardless of our brains trying to understand, this planet's going to do what it's going to do, irregardless of what we do. And you know, the best thing to do is strap in and try to make it through the ride. I've had a really, I'm in more trouble than I was 9 months ago. but that's a whole other issue, and I don't know why I brought it up. At least I'm working.
It was one of those days where it's a minute away from snowing. And there's this electricity in the air. You can almost hear it, right? And this bag was just dancing with me. Like a little kid begging me to play with it. For 15 minutes. That's the day I realized that there was this entire life behind things. And this incredibly benevolent force that wanted me to know that there was no reason to be afraid.